Hi everyone, and thanks for joining me today for my weigh-in update. So I have been a little bit absent from my videos for a few days now. Just life has been so busy, there's lots going on, and yeah, it's just sometimes you have to take a step back and give something so you've got time for other things. So unfortunately, filming was one of those things, but we'll talk about that in a bit anyway. So yeah, last weigh-in of January, and I was hoping that, I would come out of January feeling happy and motivated and everything else. So last week I had a £2 loss. I haven't got my book with me now. I realised I've unpacked all the car from my shopping because I go shopping after I've weighed, and my book is still in the car, so we'll just roll with it. So last week I lost £2, absolutely buzzing over that. I was got my half a stone award, and yeah, so this week has been good. As I said in group today, do you know what? I find that I've said this before, that on a Tuesday after weigh-in, that's when I do, if you want to call it, self-sabotage. We were talking about self-sabotaging today in group, actually, and a lot of people say that they do this the day or the night before weigh-in. So my consultant also said that there was actually a study that, I don't know what the percentage was now, but this is quite a known thing, like day before weigh-in, people self-sabotage. That's quite a mouthful. But that for me hasn't ever been a problem. I'm not saying I've not felt like I wanted to, but I've never given in to the temptation, because I said in group today, actually last night I could have eaten everything in the house. I really could. I don't know why. I just had that feeling, and I just, like, there's things here, like for lunch boxes and all, that the rest of the family have, that I don't even particularly like, but all I kept thinking was, oh my God, I could just go and eat that. I could just go and. And I had to keep telling myself, no, you're not going to do it. You've got weigh-in tomorrow. You have had a good week. So why would you do this to yourself now? So, I had my hi-fi, and I had a large glass of Pepsi Max, and I took myself off to bed then a bit earlier than usual, so I wouldn't have this feeling that I just wanted to eat. And I don't know why. I don't know why it was. I didn't have a proper lunch yesterday, so whether that was the case, I don't know. I was late having lunch, and it was just a very quick, light lunch. So I think maybe that might have been the cause of it. So yeah, but my problem is my self-sabotaging time, I think, is on a Tuesday after I've weighed. So I will think that, right, I've weighed now, so now I can have X, Y, and Z, and it'll be fine. It'll be fine. But sometimes when you've had one treat, that one treat then leads on to another and another, and so it's not actually a treat, because you are self-sabotaging yourself. So I said today in group that happened to me last Tuesday. I did have several treats that obviously took me over my sins. I estimated that I probably had around 35-ish sins that day. So yeah, I mean, not good. So how did I do when I stood on the scales? Now, when I stood on the scales, I was gutted, because I thought, I've had such a good week. But let me tell you what I've done. I gained £0.5. So when I got off the scales, this is then when I started to think, well, hang on a minute. Last Tuesday, you did have this. Oh, and you had this. Oh, yeah, and you did have that. you know. So, and on Saturday, which I've only just thought about this, on Saturday I went shopping with Amber, and I went to go and have the best choice. I had jacket potato. Now, if I'm going out, I do try and take my own weighed healthy extra allowance of cheese. And I had done it at home and I went without it. So I went into this little cafe and I chose jacket potato with cheese. And I thought, well, what I'll do is I'll have the cheese and I'll put an extra like 3 sins just to cover my back. But the jacket potato came out and it tasted very like oily, very like as if it had been deep fried. They was extremely busy in there, so if they hadn't been so busy I would have asked, but you know, they were rushed off their feet at Saturday lunchtime. So I just carried on and ate it, and when I got halfway, because I always eat the skin, after I'd eaten half the potato with the skin, the other half I thought, oh no, I'm not going to eat this skin, because I could really, really taste that oil taste in it. So bearing in mind, I had that, whatever the oil was, I don't know. And then I had the cheese that obviously would have been a full fat cheddar. So I had that, you know, and then when you stop and think about things, you think, well, yeah, oh yeah, I had that, didn't I? And then also I went into Hotel Chocolate because I needed to go and buy a gift for somebody, and they had samples there. I mean, you get the minute little bit of hot chocolate, and then they were going around with some chocolates, and I mean, I've never been offered a chocolate in there before, I don't think. You know, you have the hot chocolate, and they sometimes put like the espresso martini samples and all out, but I've never ever had a chocolate. So this was before I'd had my jacket potato. So I thought, oh yeah, you know, I'm going to be on plan today, so I'll have this chocolate and I can just, you know, make sure I don't have the sins. But of course I had the chocolate, and then this happened with the jacket potato. So what I'm saying is all these little things add up, and we think that we've had this great week, where I have had a good week. I had a really good Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Saturday was obviously what I've just told you. And then Sunday and Monday. So that is, I'm presuming that is where my £0.5 pound gain has come from, because of the Tuesday and these little bits on Saturday. So yeah, even though I was gutted at the time, now I've sat down, or I've like thought about it as I was shopping and I was just thinking about everything. And it kind of like, you know, you think, oh yeah, well actually, yeah, I did, you know. So all I can say is this week, they like in group today, they said, if this happens that you have you self-sabotage for whatever reason, whether it's like one meal, a couple of treats or whatever, as long as you get back onto it the next day, you know, you depending on how much you've self-sabotage, obviously if you've gone out and eaten like blooming, I don't know, what should I say, 100 sins, say, for example, then it's going to be very hard to claw it back. But yeah, if you get back straight back onto it the next day, because I have heard lots of people say that if they've had a day off, you know, they've been a little bit more flexible on a day, then they struggle getting back on it the next day. As long as you don't do that and you get back on there, then you should be okay. So yeah, it's just another week now. I don't think I've got anything to stand in my way this week, like going out or anything. We've got, is it 2 weeks till Valentine's? And I know we are going out for that. So I'm ending February on February. I'm ending January on a bit of a downer because obviously I put on the £0.5, but I've still lost £6.5, which is it £6.5? Oh, I wish I had my book with me. I'm sure it's £6.5. Any different, and I'll confirm it on screen. But yeah, so I'm still ending January that much down. I'm sure it's 6.5. So yeah, we'll just go into February now and hope that we can like smash it through February as much as possible. And yeah, so in group today, I got the magazine, which I'm looking forward to getting half an hour tonight to have a look at. Free inside 36-page recipe book. So that'll be a nice read tonight. 120 recipes and food ideas. And then there's a midweek magic booklet by the looks. Yeah, so that'll be nice. And then I lost 8 stone, 11 pounds during the menopause. So that'll be an interesting read tonight. So what else have I got to... Oh, and in Aldi's today, I'm not doing a shopping haul today for the sheer fact I just haven't got time. But I will insert here now these yogurts that I found. I saw... Let me get them for you and then I can show you them. Yeah, so I got my hands on these. I seen Chloe Phillips yesterday saying about them, and I have seen a few others saying how nice they are. So I bought them today. Now, the strawberry ones are coming up on the app as 3 sins. The toffee isn't on the app yet, but if they are 98 calories and the strawberry one is 3 sins, Chloe said the same, that she's just going to count the toffee one as the strawberry, 3 sins. So yeah, hopefully they will be nice. She done a taste test last night and said that they were delicious. So yeah, so they're new in at Aldi's at the moment. They are, I think they were £2.25 and there's 6 in there. So yeah. Yeah, so they sound really, really nice. I have posted it on my Simmer World community, not community, my Facebook group page to see if my consultant thinks that they will come in at 3 sins, the toffee flavour. I would imagine they're going to because they're the same amount of calories, so I would think they will be. Yeah, so what I think I'm going to do this week, I don't film on a Wednesday because Wednesday is a really manic day. So what I'm going to do this week, because I have missed a few days filming, because it's like getting the video up and edited and everything else. So I think I'm going to try like filming, I don't know, Thursday, Friday and Saturday. And then or Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, whichever, I'm not sure. I'm going to film a few days, I hope, if I don't forget. Or I'm rushed for time and I forget, but I'm going to film a few days and then put it up in one video rather than doing it every single day. And then, you know, time runs out for me in the evening and then it ends up being that I don't bother. I might have filmed and I don't bother putting it up, or I filmed a little bit here and there. The other day I ended up deleting my footage, which I was absolutely gutted about. I filmed and I was going to put it up and yeah, it had all gone. So that was really disappointing. So yeah, but that is what my plan is going to be. So hopefully you'll tune in for that when, well, if you're subscribed, you will see as soon as a video goes up. But if you're not subscribed, then you won't know that the video's up, if you see what I mean. So it's a great idea to make sure that you are subscribed if you would like to see more of my videos. And I really, really appreciate all of your support and your comments and everything else. And I've had some lovely private messages the last few days just check in that everything's okay, which it is. It's just life sometimes gets busy in, you know, with family and commitments and everything else. So yeah, that is the end of my weigh-in for January. And yeah, so let's just hope that next week I can be sat here and telling you that I've gone into February with a good weight loss. That is definitely going to be my goal anyway. So yeah, I hope you are all well and you've had the losses that you've expected, or whatever results that you have expected. And I will catch you all again next week for my weigh-in update, if that's what you're here for. But otherwise, keep your eyes peeled and you'll see next time I do upload several days of what I've eaten. But there won't be any shopping haul this week, because I have literally got to run out the house again now. So anyway, take care of yourself and I will see you all very, very soon. I'll just show you a quick glimpse of Daisy sat by the side of me, oh my God, all curled up and lovely and cozy. So I have had a few people saying that they've missed Daisy. So here's Daisy for you, and I will see you soon. Bye. Here she is in her comfy position, all snuggled up, aren't you, Daisy? 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 Are you awake? Oh, hello. Hi, darling. Sorry, you've got the extension lead right by you. Are you okay? Say hello. No, she's saying just bugger off and leave me alone. I think it's a week Friday she's going to the groomers and she's definitely ready for it, I tell you. Anyway, I think I'm burning her eyes, so I'm going to go and I will see you all very, very soon. Bye.